Hey everyone, from Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, the upcoming film, I am going to add another figure to the Mcfarlane DC Multiverse collection, and it is none other than the villain from that film, Black Manta. Now this, I really liked the Page Puncher version. I thought it was great. Never had, I didn't have a direct, I didn't have any Black Manta, whatever, Mattel version. But man, now this one's, it is just so awesome. I mean, it's not only does it look awesome, it looks just so accurate like the old classic Manta from back in the day, even from the Super Friends, kind of, you might say. I do see some things that it is lacking right off the bat, but we will get to it eventually. So, as always, as I do in this channel, welcome. First of all, welcome to Being a Fine Figure, and as you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And man, I'm telling you, I guess this is the one we've been waiting for. It's great, man. It just looks really good. I'm liking the tone on it already, and I haven't even opened it up. But anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna get this out of the packaging, and I will be right back. All right, so we got the figure out of the packaging, and a little disappointed in the fact that it has no weapons. I mean, he doesn't even have a trident. He doesn't even have his swords. Anyway, let's get over the accessories really quick, and then we'll come back to it. Again, they gave us a flight stand, which, I get it. He kind of flies, but, it's more of a water character. But we got another flying stand. I'll add it to the rest, to the other Supermans I have. And he comes with these fire effects that plug into the back of his backpack, jetpack, there, which, those are cool. These I can appreciate because I know that the Page Puncher one did not have them. But he did have weapons. He did have, I know he shoots from his eyes, which, by the way, let me raise this up a little bit. Classic. That head helmet is classic. Brings me back to those good old days of the Super Friends. And man, if I'm gonna build the Legion of Doom, this is gonna be the Black Manta. It's great. I mean, it got the whole. It is a little heavy, head heavy. If you try to stand them up straight because of the backpack there or the jetpack and the helmet, I mean, he does tend to fall back, so you have to like position him, like that kind of. 1 foot forward, 1 back, almost like in a fighting pose or a walking pose, to pretty much balance him out. But I like all that shading in the texture of this of the suit itself. I wish they would have added some to the diaper to make it all all the way down. I would have preferred it rather than here you got the joints, it's not here. You got a little bit on the side there in the pocket, and then you got some on the foot. Then you don't see any, but you got some here, and then there, and then that's it. I would have preferred the whole, just one. That color would have been nice. That blue type shading on it would have been perfect. I wouldn't mind having the whole figure in that color. It was either all black or that shaded blue in. But it looks good. Look how it just it bounces off the light. I mean, that is some great detail that they put on there. And of course, he's got the jetpack. And of course, it kind of just easily plug into the back there. Again, I wish they were articulated a little bit. But, the other... He's got the nice hoses, and they are bendable, so they do go back and forth. I like the fact that these are up here. The Page Puncher had them coming from the bottom there. I mean, this is the Black Manta I grew up with. I mean, look at that. It's got some nice articulation. You can go down like a lot. Forward, obviously, because of this, but you can get a couple more if you move it to the side, and he does tilt. And, he would have gone around if it wasn't for the hoses themselves. But man, this is nice. I wish they would come off, but they don't. Yeah, it's got some nice detail there. His jetpack there. And again, this, I don't know if the movie's supposed to be like a laser or something, but man, he could have had his blades, his knives would have been great on this figure. And they didn't even give him a staff or a stick or a trident or anything. I mean, that's the whole point of Black Manta. He matches Aquaman's, power or might. I do like the details of the boot. They actually put some ridge on the bottom of the sole. Makes him look nice for a water character. Yeah, man, this is a classic Black Manta. This is the one I'm using. When I have put up a video soon of my my Legion of Doom, my limited Legion of Doom, because again, I don't have a big collection. I am building it now. It's little by little, but man, to get pieces like this, classic looking. I know it's the film, but I mean, it's as classic as it's gonna get. I mean, this is a nice figure, and that is being a fine figure tune. So this is being a fine figure. I mean, this is truly a fine figure. But man, I wish they would have given him a weapon. I mean, it would have been nice. I mean, he shoots the rays. I like the translucent color in the eyes. They nailed it. I mean, the helmet, the figure, it's amazing. It's just that fact that it does not have no loose joints, by the way. I've been having bad luck with Mcfarlane, but this time they came through. No loose joints. The figures are nice and sturdy, nice and firm on the joints. But there we go. He's got that nice swag pose. Oh, by the way, he also does come, I forgot, with his trading card. And again, look at that. What's that? Yeah, man, my God, they kind of missed that. And I wish they would have done that on his suit. Put a little silver on these. Yeah, it would have been great. Look at that. That would have been, it doesn't get any more classic than that. Now, again, there was some shading in here, but they decided to go with the blue. But I'm okay with it. And, of course, in the back, the bio. Let's get this out of the way. Forgot to do it at the beginning. So, I am going to see if I can get him as straight as I can without using a stand. And this is the previous offer from Mcfarlane. As you can see, it's a lot taller. Even, let me straighten it up. So, as you can see, he is a lot taller. The page puncher version, but I do like this whole stealthy suit. And look at the colors. I mean, and he had a spot. He came with blades. I don't have them with me, but he came with blades, silver blades on each side, and he also had a trident. So, I mean, of course, nothing beats this classic. The helmet did it for me, but that updated armor that they put on it, it's great. Again, let me give him his little swag stand there. But yeah, man, that's all that was missing. Other than that, he would have nailed it. It would have been perfect. It would have been the perfect. I know it's a movie version, but it's a classic look. And he would have fulfilled anybody's Legion of Doom collection or Villains collection or whatever the case might be for your collection. This would have been perfect. And maybe a fist would have been great. Fisted hand. Just one at least. He's got all these trigger fingers and grip fingers, and he's got nothing to hold on to. And I don't think I have an extra trident, or maybe I will give him the one from the page puncher and just keep that one with just the blades. But yeah, again, great figure. I can't wait for the movie to come up. I did enjoy the first one. They did a good job with it. And I'm hoping that, they have to nail it. DC has got to go. Has got to get it going, man. They really have to set the tone going forward. So hopefully we got nothing but good movies to come. And as always, guys, don't listen to the critics. I mean, critics just don't. I don't care. Anyway, I enjoy most of those movies that they pan because of, first of all, being a fan. Batman versus Superman, I knew they could have done better. But it's out there anyway. I still enjoyed it for the most part, being a fan. So, but man, If you haven't got this, go out and get it, because this will fill any villains DC Universe shelf. I mean, these are the classic. This is one of the classics you need to have. And they've done a great job with this figure, the helmet. I mean, it is dead on. What I remember growing up, especially me, who was my first exposure to the comics was like, you know, the Super Friends on TV. So that is going to do it for today, guys. As always, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the channel. Continue to support each other. Continue to be a fine figure. And as always, I will see you later. Man, missing a weapon.